No, she
Women
would have
would.
got on.
Most women
It
would.
would have been a wrap.
I mean, you saw what he was packing? That was on soft.
Luggage.
Like Greg was. What's going on, everybody? You are checked in with the freshest crew. Welcome to another episode of the All Points Podcast. I go by the name of Kyle.
It's Mama Midwest.
It is militant mammoth to mammoth today.
Assalamu alaikum, nigga.
Yeah, Auschwitz is the Lakers too, my friend.
Wait, what?
What?
Welcome to another episode. It's just us three for right now. Because let's see, Alex is on a cake and adventure again, and Jonathan, I guess, is sick. Yeah. And Sam he's either gonna be here or he's not. But
Just like the white man to be missing when it's Black History Month.
Right.
I ain't seen him forever.
But it is a leap year, so we get a extra day.
Extra
That
day
is
of our
true.
blackness.
I explained that to my kids today. They were like, "The hell is that?" I'm like, "I don't."
What, a leap year?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know where that shit came from.
It's just, the earth spins a little bit slower, so we get an extra day.
Who figured that out? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who came
why?
up with the formula? Like,
Newton?
this is...
The Mayans?
Why did we study that?
Everything goes back to the Mayans.
Yeah, I'm sure. There got to be a TikTok video explaining, like,
course.
Probably.
the origin behind it.
Of course.
But I'm all down for an extra day for, my birthday month, so, it is.
But your birthday is in the middle
You
of the month.
would be
No,
an
it's not.
Aquarius.
It's at the beginning.
You would
Or
be
middle.
an Aquarius.
Yeah, middle. You said I would be?
Of course you
I mean...
That makes so much sense now.
like,
I'm kidding. I don't do the
Zodiacs?
I do them, but I'm like, I can understand where the personality traits come from, but it's like, that can be anything except Scorpios. Y'all different breeds.
But it's
That's
like...
the only one.
There's so many different levels because I've had that used against me in a relationship, and then like other like little friendships, people be trying to pull that card, but it's like like XV was saying, like, you might be that sign, but like your sun or Mars or Jupiter might be like of a different sign. So
And a different flavor of Gatorade, right?
yeah, so it ain't always like depicting the full story.
nah, it is.
Nah, because it's like you said, I could be Aquarius, but I could like,
Fruit punch or
love
glacial frost.
be like a Capricorn or something. Mm-hmm. That's probably not it, but I got to look at the chart, but whatever.
I'm definitely a Capricorn. Like, I got 3 Capricorn friends, and we are probably the most stubborn bunch out of our whole friend group, and we butt heads the most, truthfully, out of anybody else at the end of the day. But that can be anybody at the end of the day, too. It's just, it's accurate descriptions, but it's not a tell-all, be-all description either.
Right.
That's just how I look at it there.
But out of all your friends, who you think? I can barely see you, but
Right, the arm.
Go ahead, say it. I'm like, what he about to say?
Sam, put your arm down.
He about to drop a bombshell.
out of all your
Sam's some
friends,
melanin.
who gets caught, flashing their wieners on the internet?
Probably Germ.
No, it's
That's not even funny.
shout out
Like,
to Jerv.
the print pics have rotated through the chat, unfortunately,
Wait,
at
what?
times. And don't ask me
Yeah.
about it, man. I don't know why
Y'all
it
chat is
happens.
wild.
You said
He be doing
it
too
is
much.
rotated through your chat.
The chats that I've been in, yes, this motherfucker and one other dude, just for whatever reason, was like, years ago, like, I'm sending dicks. So it's like, why? Why are we doing this?
Y'all just stayed.
But
in the
see,
chat.
now, like, at least with the iPhones, I don't know about Android because I got one. It's
don't-
like you got like a certain amount of time you can like unsend it, but like
True, you can
if it gets
snap it
seen,
back.
But
this
once
is
it's on the
Snapchat.
Twitters,
yeah, I mean,
there's nothing you
different
can do.
ball game.
Snapchat, this is before you
Unless-
could remove them posts, so
Yeah,
you
Unless-
didn't know what it was till you opened it.
but I feel like he's a calculated person. Like he's so strategic. Like I don't think it's by accident.
Oh, now we're talking about Drizzy's Glizzy.
It's not by accident for any of them.
I was trying to transition, but my transitions ain't as great as Jonathan's.
But I think the John Cena post had me because it was like John Cena. That's all his IG is just being like
Random
memes.
photos, yes.
Yeah.
But yes, Drizzy's Glizzy has leaked the whole
Drizzy
line.
Glizzy.
Raise your hand if y'all seen it. This guy.
That's why he did.
This guy seated. Look
You
at
see,
stupid is
you see, my brother, that was his unmelanated half that put the dick on the Insta. No self-respecting brother is just going to have his meat out here for all the Becky Sues to see.
It's just funny though because one of the people that I was with, you know, they got like a preference. They have like a light skin preference. You know, I just came along and changed the game. But you know that in the back of people's mind, you know that's what they like. But I took them to a Drake, a Future and Drake concert. You know, back in summer '16. And you know, we sitting up in there, you know, we enjoying the concert, and this Drake said, you know, and I'm just like, oh, you over here blushing, like you enjoying this too much. So you know, I just be like messing around. I'm like, all right. You know, I was like, oh, all right, do I need to do the other test? I'm like,
wait, what?
I'm like, why you so excited right now? So it was just always a thing. I'm like, all right, this nigga was like, yeah, I'm gonna put you on the tour bus. She would have got on.
I mean, most women
she
would
have got on.
Most women would.
It would have been a wrap.
I mean, you saw what he was packing? That was on soft.
Luggage.
Drake was over there just.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I saw the video, and what? Had to see where I stand. Look just like mine, but just a little bit smaller. Yeah.
I don't know. This 2024, man, you know.
Hey, but Drake took it like a champ, though. He said, I wasn't hiding the world.
Oh, he's talking about his cut?
Yeah, I wasn't hiding the world from my meat. I was hiding, wait, what did he say?
I wasn't hiding my meat from the world. I was hiding the world from my meat.
Yeah.
No, he was like, I think he was in Atlanta because he was like RIP to take off. I don't know where he was at, but he's still on tour, but he was like, yeah, I'm glad to be back. It's been too long. And then he was like, you know, he was just playing on words. And then he was like, what else he say? He was like, yeah, I know y'all are waiting for me to address the rumors, but yeah, the rumors are true. My dad is here tonight. So he's calculated.
All he did was put on for them light-skinned brothers, because all them light-skinned brothers was cheering just as much as the females, talking about, y'all had, we got a light-skinned brother pulling inches out here. Yeah, because everyone has that, you know, that stereotype of light-skinned brothers.
It's funny because
and then Drake breaks it.
It's funny because Lil Wayne was asked on like a little interview thing, and it was like, "Why does everybody hate Drake?" And then Wayne was like, "Cause he light skinned." It's like it's in our history. It's like it's been going on forever. It's like back when I was in high school, I used to hate on light skinned niggas, you know, because I was dark skinned, so I hated light skinned niggas. That's it. That's why they hate them. I just started laughing.
As a previous member of the light skinned delegation, I can confirm this. You get so much hate from our dark brothers, and I don't really know
getting
why.
all choked up.
Just because at night I don't have
Glizzy.
to smile to be seen.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. It don't matter. Drake can't whoop me, though.
I think he could club you over the head with his dick, though.
Whatever. I'll bite it off like Kobayashi.
Hit you with the meat.
Then what he gonna do?
Whoa.
He gonna be October's very nothing.
All right, I'm done. I got the lead set.
He gonna put some hot sauce on it for you.
You said October's very nothing.
He ain't intimidating me. I'm very confident in my sexuality. All the brothers out there, oh man, that was nothing. All the girls out there, what was it, Lou? Why was it like a
You know how
loose
many
noodle?
dudes straight up lying saying they didn't see it?
Who did?
So you know how many dudes are out there saying, "Look, I ain't seen Drake's dick," knowing damn well they
just Go on
did.
Twitter and type in Drake. That's how I found it.
Drake.
Hey, shout out to Drake.
You know, it's about time for RDC World to make a reaction video of that. I don't think they've done it yet.
No, you can't.
Everybody
react.
gonna be declining his features now.
Shit, might
Nobody
give him
gonna
some
want to
more.
get on the song with Drake.
No, you gotta be confident.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm gonna come to the studio naked.
Just
Let
wait.
him know.
I bet you SNL gonna do a skit of it. I would not be surprised. Like, I don't know who they go get to do it. They got to get the right person The
But
cosplay
now,
is Drake.
Now you see why he named that compilation album with 21 her loss.
I mean, he told you with effing problems. What was the line go? He said, "This what do you say? This long dick ain't for the long talk."
I don't know.
See, he meant to send that picture to 21. He was like, 21, can you do something for me?
Wait a minute, didn't Adam 22 already tell us that he had a baby arm down there? That little weirdo.
Adam 22 is he different.
Or 20 years.
He different. That dude is, he's strange.
He said, someone showed me his pics. He has a baby arm down there.
Who's just hitting up girls to get pics from?
I mean, these celebrities gonna act like they ain't seen it before, but it's like y'all all been to the same Diddy party together. Y'all
they all be messing
already.
with like the same girls and the same dudes. It's just like
Exactly.
Like what the hell was that girl's name back in Soulja Boy's day that was always popping up all the time? She was fucking like every rapper. It seemed like
Superhead.
Yeah, Corinne Steffens or whatever her name was.
I think so. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah,
she was light skinned, short hair. Was it Amber Rose?
Nah,
I thought Amber Rose was fucking a bunch of people.
she was bald headed, bro.
Yeah, was it her?
I think you're talking about Superhead.
Oh,
She was
Superhead,
talking
my
about
bad.
everybody.
Yeah,
She talked about Shaq.
yeah.
Shaq?
Everything big about him, except for where it counts.
She had a catalog.
Shaq like Drake got a big dick. Shaq's even bigger.
You know how
Shaq
like
got a bigger heart.
NBA players got like they swap jerseys. They got all the players' jerseys they done swapped with.
Yeah.
She got like a trophy case.
There's a whole
Like a
imaginary.
museum.
Yeah. Yep.
Y'all think Dwight Howard saved that picture from the internet or saved the video?
Oh, Drake?
Like,
You know what?
why'd
I'm
they hit
staying
him?
out of that conversation in case Dwight Howard come across this vid.
He like, so you advertising? Cause I got some trains we can run, my man.
No, it was probably one of Drake's many girls who leaked it. I don't think Drake leaked it himself.
He was on his plane when it happened.
Yeah, that was a baller. That was a baller leak. You on your own private jet, flopping your
Yeah,
meat
have you seen the
around.
tour of his
Right.
plane?
He can walk around it pretty much. Like he ain't got
It
to
was
stay
kind of like
seated.
a Donald Trump plane. If you ever seen Trump's plane, it's
got the money.
it's like a house in the air.
Motherfucker probably got a McDonald's in the basement.
I did see this one baby. It was like, dang, why God bless Drake? He blessed him with good looks. He can sing, and he got a big beat. This made Drake seem like he's just some god.
He is literally light skinned
to get
enemy
it.
number one.
He about to get a statue unveiled. Hair crypto.
Hey, this is an opportunity for like for her, for hims, them. They can be like, we got the new Drake model in here. You know, they gonna have a little dildo called a little Drake, the Drizzy Glizzy. Start selling it now. Valentine's Day, it's on sale.
Whatever. But that's enough Drake talk. We done talked about his glizzy enough. Now I'm talk about my glizzy.
Now we gotta talk about Ye-Z.
Oh, the Grammys.
Oh yeah,
Grammys.
that was
So-
a page out of his book.
The Grammys happened over the weekend. You know, it was the first best, album of the year nominations. All of them were female.
Yeah.
Yeah. Females,
I mean,
like
yeah.
I said on the last episode, on that one episode, females was putting in work last year. They was
but I
doing it.
respect more like the singing side.
Yeah.
Not the
Rapping.
rap side, the hip hop side.
They can't collaborate on nothing, but Jay-Z was there with his wife and his daughter.
Yeah.
Yep.
They normally don't go to the Grammys. I know Beyonce went like
I mean, they was
last
there
year.
last year, but
Because she got nominated for a whole bunch of stuff,
yeah,
though.
Well,
all that
apparently-
Renaissance.
Yeah.
She lost to Taylor Swift last year.
Yep.
Apparently they only go when Blue needs a new sippy cup.
Right? Yeah.
Imagine an award that you have to win for being a creative person, and they just letting her drink out of them at the
That's
house.
probably why they don't want to give them out. It's like this is what y'all do to our awards.
I mean-
pouring drinks in it.
So Jay-Z won the Dr. Dre global icon. They just be making up stuff just to get
Yeah,
people.
like-
Like I ain't never heard that word until now.
Yeah.
And it had to be a black
Yeah, they
Grammy.
make it black.
Yeah.
And gold is black.
And then Jay-Z goes up there with his homeless haircut.
His homeless
His
homeless
hair don't
dreads.
look real at all. Like it looks CGI animated.
I could have sworn 2
somehow.
years ago he had a ball fade, but okay.
But you know, like one of his favorite painters is I I forgot his first name, something Basquiat.
Oh,
And
yeah.
50 Cent would like make fun of Jay-Z's like, yeah, he gets his inspiration from a gay painter. Like the dude passed away, but he was like a gay painter, and like his whole like his suits and like his dreads is like the same way Jay-Z's like trying to do his image.
Oh.
His
dreads.
dreads are ginormous. Like, I don't even see how you were able to form dreads that big.
Those are like those freeform dreads, which I'm not a big fan of. I mean, J. Cole has them. I'm more like manicure, like it's like manipulated to like, look in unison, like perfect.
We've been over this. All dreadheads look alike. Even when I had them, we all look alike.
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, there's levels to it,
Yeah.
There's
one.
levels to it.
One level.
Like different levels of perms. You got like the Prince perm, you got the Cat Williams perm.
Everybody's amigo.
But Jay-Z went up there and started talking his talk. And he did kind of go on a Kanye rant. He did kind of go on a little rant there and basically tell it like it is. That's why he don't go to the Grammys.
Basically, his wife has the most Grammy awards.
Yeah.
She has the record, but she's never won Album of the Year.
And he brought that up.
Yeah, she should have won the Album of the Year against Adele that one year, but they gave it to Adele.
I don't know, man. Adele, she kind of go off.
I mean, she do, but
Adele's music will make you miss the person that you saw on a bus 3 years ago.
3 years ago, you just crying for no reason, going to work. But
Adele's music hit me in my soul.
But Beyonce got a lot of hits though.
She do.
She got like if she had to do a verses, like it would like have to be like a year long, like
Yeah, I'm not gonna disrespect Beyonce.
Of Beyonce,
Ain't nobody about to dox me.
To do.
Huh?
Who's of her caliber to even do a verses with her?
Taylor Swift can do one now.
Man, well,
They both had the hottest tours of last year.
Taylor Swift got a catalog. I mean,
yeah, she do.
People like, I don't really know her music. I don't really like. It's not for me, but okay, it's not for you. But that don't like deny that she has a lot of hits.
I ain't making fun of Taylor Swift.
Like Drake's competing with her on like the charts. Like she has a lot of Billboard charting.
That's
songs.
true.
And she about to drop an album.
Yep.
In April.
After Travis Kelce either breaks up with her or gets engaged with her.
Right. Don't put that on them.
I mean, it's gonna happen.
Them
One of
the
the
best
two.
of luck.
I ain't.
It's just gonna be like, we couldn't make it work due to our conflicting schedules and blah blah blah. That's what's gonna be.
Right.
But yeah, Jay-Z conjuring up his inner Kanye.
Yeah.
And the Kanye album ain't dropped yet. We still waiting on Vultures.
But he dropped a video for that.
He did with his daughter.
Yeah, that was a strange video.
I mean, it's Kanye though.
Yeah.
But I respect it. I respect that. I respect that his daughter is embracing more of her dad's side than.
But it could be a bad thing because it's like we are the monsters you create. They are the monsters you create. So it's just like he's influencing her to like have this mindset. Like you can tell already, and she's developing it now. So like when she unleashes it, when she gets older, it's just gonna be like a carbon copy. You can already see it.
Yeah. Well, at least they got 5 other kids.
Like she's a child, but I could tell she's already like building the ego.
Yeah.
Like,
did you see that?
I can say what I want to say, and like.
Did you see that TMZ photo of them leaving the restaurant? It was like North and all her friends, and they was like advertising her dad's album cover, wearing his like clothes and stuff. I guess she made her friends all wear it and stuff. So
I feel like she's gonna be a very outspoken, opinionated person.
Oh yeah, just
and
like her dad.
Whatever I say is like it's meaningful. It shakes the room. Like that's the type of time she's gonna be on.
Especially when you're the first child of celebrities, that child always gets all the focus from the media. They do not give a shit about them other kids. Like, I know there's Saint West. I don't know them other kids' name.
He be
I don't
flipping
know.
the cameras off every time he go to.
It's
I don't know any of other
North,
Beyonce and Jay-Z's other kids
Saint,
besides Blue.
Chicago, and Psalm.
Yeah.
They might as well be Michelle from Destiny's Child because I don't know who the hell they are.
Hell no.
Put some respect on Michelle from Destiny's Child.
I could not point out Michelle if I saw her. The only reason I'm remembering the name right now is because it was said recently to me. It's like, there's Beyonce. There was a I'm already forgetting the second one. Kelly Rowland.
And there's the member that
We're gonna talk about that member.
yeah, she got kicked out or
And
left.
Beyonce's daddy. Yep.
But Northwest, she's already talking about when she gets older, she wants to take over Skims, her mom's company. She wants to take over Yeezy.
Do it.
I mean, yeah, you keeping it in the family, but you teach her about business. But
More power to him.
But yeah,
No more power to the Kardashians.
that's a strong personality. What other children are saying that? You know,
and not just trying to live off their parents' coattails.
Our kids are just the remix versions of ourselves.
yeah.
So let them do it. Let them do it better. I ain't mad at them. It's just gonna be weird seeing an old Kim Kardashian though.
Why?
She gonna do everything in her power to stay young.
Her body ain't gonna
never
decompose even in the grave, brother.
She ain't gonna even look old. You right?
Yeah, she gonna.
Because
They gonna dig her up 50 years later, and she's still gonna be like this.
Her mama, yep.
Like who's gonna look old first? J-Lo, Halle Berry, or Kim Kardashian? Even though the other two,
J-Lo kind of looks old.
Halle Berry.
I mean,
ain't
she's
changing.
starting it. I think the other two are starting to, but then there's moments where they can put it together, and it's like you can't really tell.
Halle Berry ain't changing until she like 80.
Mariah Carey look kind of old too.
Mariah,
Mariah Carey.
no, she looked pretty decent at the Grammys. Like,
Yeah.
she
Did
looked
you
like,
see that video of that award that she won and Stevie Wonder gave it to her?
that must have been one of them off the broadcast.
Yeah, and Stevie Wonder was like holding the mic to interview her, and Mariah Carey just walked in front of him and grabbed the mic that was sitting in front, and Stevie was just in the background just holding the mic, trying to interview her. It was like, why Mariah Carey do him like that?
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna cap. I thought Stevie Wonder was dead.
Nah, man, Stevie Wonder's still alive kicking. He still got that one dread.
It's wild being that old and blind. Like, how have you made it this long, man? Like,
His team.
I'm surprised Mr. Beast ain't came and gave him a sight yet.
Oh shit.
give him some cyber. Well,
I'm glad.
maybe Papa Elon can give him the implant and he'll be able to see
shit.
again.
I'm glad SZA won an award.
Yeah, SZA's cool.
I like her. I'll be bumping her.
Are y'all excited for the big game? I don't want to say SB.
Not really, because it's like if the Chiefs win, they win. You know, we know what they're capable of.
Yeah.
If the 49ers win, it's just like, who cares? Like, I've heard more people say, I'm not watching the Super Bowl, but they're like,
Really?
they're like football fans, but because their team's not in it, and they hate the Chiefs, and they hate Mahomes, and they hate Taylor Swift, is like they're boycotting.
There was a lot of first timers or teams who ain't never went this far, and they let them. They got disappointed. I know there's the Buffalo fans.
They get this far every year.
Yeah, they was like,
they
the
always
Chiefs
choke.
shouldn't even be there. The Buffalo,
The Lion
Allen
fans.
is a fraud, man.
yeah, Detroit, and all that.
Detroit, yeah. But it's a rematch of Super Bowl 2 years ago.
Like 4.
I think
3 or 4.
yeah.
With Tom Brady.
Everybody
think they have
thinks,
something to prove.
Everybody thinks it's rigged and that the Chiefs are going to win because
is
of
rigged.
Taylor Swift.
It is rigged.
I mean,
Listen, the Super Bowl is in Vegas, right?
yeah.
The Raiders just built that stadium out there. One of the people who built the stadium buried a Chiefs flag underneath that stadium. And there's
do
a
remember
pyramid
hearing that, yeah.
in the background of him doing it. It's the Illuminati.
Well,
at
that's like
work,
their
man.
biggest rival is Chiefs and Raiders got like a long-term rivalry.
How fucked up that is
they
that they
do.
played the first Super Bowl in your stadium and they one of your biggest rivals. Imagine your op getting to eat dinner in your house before you did when you just moved in.
Right. Get the fuck in your bed before you do.
I mean, yeah. No, I think it's gonna be a fun game. I mean, if the Chiefs do win, I can see the marketing behind it, and I have a feeling even if he ain't even serious about it, I think homeboy gonna propose to Taylor Swift because
Yeah,
they want to see that cover.
Yeah, it's like you get a moment and then you know, they'd be like, how serious are you? Or he ain't serious. He's just a fuck boy. He's playing around.
Like that time John Cena proposed to homegirl at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And it never went through.
He is the inventor of the fuckboy haircut, the fade, you know.
Apparently he is. Yeah. But
New York Times told it.
Right.
Y'all excited at least to see Usher perform?
They better not slip on the opportunity.
What you mean?
Them damn herpes commercials, man. They better not slip up on the opportunities right there. Literally, the dude, one of his biggest songs is "Let It Burn."
But
like, come on, man.
That song, he's already said that song was like a collective of stories of the guys in the studio, like JD. It was like other people's story.
All right, well, now he can sell out and make it about herpes.
It wasn't technically his story.
And now he can sell out and make it about herpes.
What do you think is gonna be
like his set?
What do you think is gonna be his opener song? They already confirmed Lil Jon and Ludacris is gonna be there.
Yeah, they was like making a bet. Like I was like, you can't come out with because that's too hype. I feel like you got to be a slow build. You got to bring them out and then go high. Because if you come out high then go low with like the melodic slow, you know, you're gonna lose them.
I think
we got to do Lovers and Friends though, right? At some point.
Nah, that's not hype Super Bowl.
It's not, but it's a classic.
Rain.
I think it's like a balance. Like you gonna have like.
No, he got to come out with OMG.
I think it's gonna be like a compilation set, like a little quick. I do a chorus, a hook, go to the next song, go to the next song.
Oh, kind of like a mashup almost there.
Yeah, like a mashup, and you know he's got to like do dancing, but he's talking about.
Of course.
He's inspired by MJ's Super Bowl performance, so.
But he ain't.
He's gonna take. So he's approaching it from an NJ.
So he gonna jump on the stage and stand there for a good 30 seconds while the crowd cheers for him.
Ain't no telling, but that's what
nobody care about Usher like that.
What if? And hear me out here, my brothers. What if he performs his song that he did with Keke Palmer recently?
Yeah. That's why I was like, she on stage and he just like rips off the.
Nah, Super Bowl, no. They can't afford that.
The controversial bowl.
They can't afford that.
They'll be on Jay-Z at that point. He in charge of booking the
He can make it happen.
I'm excited to see Usher perform. He got a new album dropping too, so you know it just lines up.
He's still putting out hits. Like he's timeless. Like for him to be, you know, obviously people choosing him over Chris Brown for obvious reasons.
I mean, you can't beat somebody and just expect to get away with
as
it.
the GOAT,
right? Like he'll never live that one down. Like he don't move past it and still doing fine in his career. But
so I don't
it's
care.
like Vince McMahon trying to like make a resurgence.
Exactly.
And, you know the damage is done.
I don't care how many albums you think you can drop, and that's still gonna be in the back of everybody's mind.
Was he really shitting on people? Is that like what the thing was?
I mean,
it's in the
it's in the
allegations.
God damn, man, them McMahon's is.
But I wouldn't put it past him. I'm like,
I wouldn't either.
Crazy old rich white man. I'm like, he probably. You think Linda had any spunk or?
He is the only.
It's just like
stupid. We get old, G. We can't help it.
Just saying,
we can't help it.
He is the only well-known white dude I have ever seen on live TV say nigga and get away with it.
I guess, yeah. On cable, live tape,
on live cable set. I'm like, I still look back at that every now and again, and I'm like, how the fuck did he do that?
Money.
And the Booker T of all people, and he was just like,
money. You just let it happen,
man.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that went on there.
How much y'all got to get paid? How much y'all got to get paid to be called a nigga on live TV?
Hey, we talked about that. I mean, I brought up a few seasons ago, like. Some dude that worked at the Tesla plant or whatever, his supervisors was calling him the N-word.
I heard about that.
There was more behind it, but he got like a $10 million settlement.
Exactly.
So you can call me the N-word all you want if it's gonna have them zeros behind it.
Exactly.
You know.
I don't care.
That's fair. But see, that was a very Gene answer, though. You still didn't tell me a direct dollar amount.
A dollar amount?
You just said some zeros.
I would say life changing. You know, something like
Well, that word don't affect me, so I don't care.
You know, like I don't gotta work. I can
probably like at least 10.
I can invest. Yeah, you know.
We live in America. You can say whatever you want to say. It don't matter to me.
You can call me a porch monkey coon. Oh wait, I'm gonna stop because I was about to just drop. I was about to drop a lot of them at one time. Like, we're gonna get demonetized if I finish that string.
Go to work the next day, just like everybody else. It don't matter to me.
I feel like I've been called worse.
Nah, I better not have to go to work the next day.
What have you been called that's worse?
I mean, I'll have to go to the archives, but hearing the N-word, I don't really.
Yeah.
I'm just like over it at this point because it's just so overly used. It's just like you kind of like numb to it. At least that's how I feel.
Did your exes ever call you a nigga?
I mean, the ones that had black in them.
Really?
Not the one, not the other one, but
I was expecting all of them to have.
you say all of them.
I was expecting all of them. What about you, Tim?
Have any of my exes ever called me the N-word?
Yeah.
I mean, the black ones, yeah. I mean, I've never dated any non-black girls. No, for real, I've never dated any non-black girls. Nah, fuck non-black girls. But
yeah, the ones that were mixed with black, they've said it, but I've never. The other one, you know, she could have came off as, you know, mixed with it, but I've never heard her say it. That's crazy.
That's
Unless
wild.
you have, you might want to let me know something.
I think
I've heard her say it.
You heard her say it for
I've
real?
heard her say it, yeah.
I ain't never heard her say it. That's crazy.
I just assumed y'all was together at least one time she would have said
I've never heard her say the N-word.
That's wild.
Nah, I knew it,
Unless
dude.
she said when I walk out the room.
This nigga.
I knew a dude. He absolutely loved dating white women and having them call him the N-word. Like,
That's all I want.
That was his kink, bro.
That's all I want.
Is that like a fetish? Like,
That's all I want.
A white woman call you the N-word?
He'd be like, I want them to say, give me that fucking nigga dick nigger. I'm like,
That's
why
all
they
I
gotta
want.
throw the hard R in there,
That's
bro?
all I want.
What does that enhance? It's like,
Hey,
does that
this
enhance the pleasure?
I don't
Like,
know.
It's like add the
Have it
flavor at the movie theater
have it
to your
happen to
popcorn.
you, find out. I don't know. I just
they ain't gonna do nothing for me. I just told you that word.
It's on for me.
I don't know. That's that Jonathan Majors shit, man.
Yeah.
You Coretta Scott King, call me by my name.
Yeah, that's how you end up getting stripped from everything you work for.
Man. Now, I'll tell you, the only time I've ever been, I think, really the most bothered by being called the N-word is probably when Asian people have said it to me because they say it really aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just be like, hey, chill, man. Like, I need you to calm down. Like, goddamn.
I guess Logic has a podcast now because he obviously his music career ain't what it's supposed to be. And he had his dad on the episode, and I understand like you want to draw viewers to a podcast, and that's why you give a little preview of the episode
I was
at the
supposed
beginning.
to watch one of the clips, but I didn't.
And he started the podcast with him just crying, about talking to his daddy.
Like, why did you leave or something?
Yeah, it
or
was
like, what's
you-
your explanation?
He's just a little boy, but like, so I
bet Joe Budden's just waiting to go in on that.
I didn't watch the
Joe
podcast.
Budden does not despise his logic.
Did he remind us that he's half black?
But but literally, like 2 minutes in, his dad did something, and Logic goes, "Oh, that's real nigga shit right there." and then he said, "How do you feel about niggas not liking me saying nigga?" and then his dad goes, "Why they hating you? Why are they sweating you?" He was
Man,
like,
nobody use them outdated.
He said
why they
something like
sweating?
that.
Man, get
He
your-
said something like that.
Go put your old
And then
ass up,
Logic was
bro.
like, I don't know. And then I just clicked off of it because I was like, why is the meme that Logic has to remind us that he's black?
Like, it's so cringy that you don't even you're not even interested in watching the rest of the podcast.
But I will say, it didn't feel right here having him say the N-word though. I thought it was kind of weird.
Does Logic look like the motherfuckers from they cloned Tyrone,
he like a
Jewish dudes with the afros?
he look like a white dude with that was out in the sun for like 5 minutes.
You just take off your dashiki and reveal an even blacker shirt.
No, listen, brother, I had to tone it down. I went from a full.
was prepared. This dude was prepared.
I went from a full
He got
Farrakhan.
Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. He got Fred G. Sanford.
Stupid.
I went from a full Farrakhan to an Ice Cube.
That's stupid.
I forgot the other two.
Oh shit!
The one with the fro, the one with the
Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass.
They went
the
like
nigga
old black.
Nigga with Alex. Them has to Alex be wearing.
I don't know who this nigga is. Like I've been trying to figure that out.
I think I
really
know
don't
he is. I don't know his name.
They went old black. Like that's
went
too
old.
black.
I bought this in Washington over by the White House.
Like nigga, that you bought that in Alabama at the
At the Montgomery Brawl.
yeah,
It's the merch.
River.
I would love a Montgomery Brawl t-shirt.
I mean,
What if there was like a Riverfest brawl and it was like an equivalent scenario with
I'm
like
telling y'all, we need to start one.
we gonna make national news.
Mm-hmm.
Riverfest brawl.
Speaking of,
We just gonna point at somebody and be like, hey, he the one that stole the Jackie Robinson statue.
no, man, we got too many whites here.
It's gonna be over a turkey leg.
It's
gonna be like a black family trying to buy a turkey leg.
We will be outnumbered, sir.
He bought the last one.
10 to 1. Speaking of it being Black History Month, so we're trying to get Pharaoh back into. He's gonna go to the same school he goes to for kindergarten. But
The fight pit.
right. But his mom randomly texted me one day. Was like, I don't want Pharaoh to go to that school. And I was like, why? And he was like,
more diversity.
He was like, I guess one of the kids went up to him and said, "You can't play here because you're black."
Oh,
damn.
I was like, ah, man, it came a little earlier than this conversation came a little earlier than I expected. Mm-hmm. So I went to him. Yeah, he's a 5-year-old. You know, he doesn't. I said, Pharaoh, I just want to let you know that don't let nobody tell you that you can't do something because of the color of your skin.
Yeah.
He said, Daddy, no, stop. He said, I can play there. Because I ain't black.
He don't claim it.
I said, Pharaoh, you are black. I shook him a little bit. I said, Pharaoh, you are black. Listen to me.
He gonna be the reverse logic.
He said, Daddy, no, I'm not black. I said, what is grandma? She was like, white. I said, what is mom? He couldn't answer. I was like, what am I? He's like, you're black. And I said, Pharaoh, you're black too. But it doesn't matter. You can play, anybody can play anywhere. It doesn't matter the color of their skin. He's like, Daddy, but I'm not black. I said, yes, you are.
They trying to confuse him.
I was like, what are you trying to say? I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna let that little kid bother. He's just being a stupid kid. He was probably a ginger anyway, so it doesn't matter.
But that's how you know his family must really be saying some shit. Because kids at that age don't
5?
really get the concept. Like, and I don't understand the concept of different races.
Yeah, no, Pharaoh doesn't either.
You probably ain't never been around nothing. I remember when we worked at the mall, you know, I'm on the register with my braids and stuff. You got like the white families coming up and they're just like, I'm like a foreign entity to them. Like they ain't never seen it. They kids ain't seen it. They was like, oh, I didn't know. They didn't know men can get their hair braided, so they just like mistaken and just like, is this a girl or something? Like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna show you.
No, it's crazy how sheltered some people are. I went over a friend of mine's house to borrow a game one time, Asian dude, and his nephew was just staring at me the whole time I was standing in the door. And as they close the door and I walk away, I just hear him go, "What is that?"
I mean, he probably was the biggest nigga he's ever seen.
Probably.
Big black nigga
in a chicken box. Not the chicken box.
I had Asian friends.
lyric.
I had Asian friends growing up, and I went to one Asian friend's house, and it was a weird experience. Well, first of all, taking off the shoes at the front door, that was the first weird thing.
That's a culture shame.
But yeah, I felt some type of way every time I was around his mom. You know, being a black boy. But yeah, you probably did kind of freak him out.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, if you ain't never seen any other race except your own, I mean, it makes sense why they got that type of mindset.
Mm-hmm. But I ain't gonna let it bother him. He's getting a good education. He's learning stuff, and
That's good.
And
as long as it doesn't like snowball and become something bigger.
I told his mom that he's probably
going.
gonna get it anywhere he goes. So it just.
Right.
I guess it just hits a little harder when you know it's a private school, so they probably got some type of money, so they probably.
But it's like 2024. Like, why is your child like?
Yeah.
You need to teach your child that there's other people out there that, you know.
Exactly. It don't matter.
Probably a racist.
Pharaoh towers over all of them, so they can't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like
they can't whoop them.
You can literally just like put these dudes on the shelf.
Exactly.
So they gonna miss the rest of the school year.
Exactly.
Somebody's grandpa picked him up from school, was like, "Ooh, there's a whopper of a darkie over there. I tell you what."
It is kind of funny though. One of the kids there, because sometimes I drop them off at school, and one of the kids, dad, he just got tattoos all over his body, all over his face, and all over his head, and I was just like, "How you doing?" Well, he's Asian too, so I'm like,
"What?"
I was like, "Yeah." So
I'm just like,
yeah, he seemed cool though.
I've never seen that before on an Asian person.
I'm just like, I seen y'all little WWE interests, and you know, I seen the Seth Rollins one. That was pretty good that he did. So I'm just like, I feel like if he got in the moment, I feel like he could curb stomp. I feel like he could curb stomp a kid to like shut it all down.
Well, yeah.
But hopefully it doesn't come to that.
No. Well, we are planning on getting them into something like either karate or
Oh yeah, that'd be
kids
good.
wrestling or something.
I think karate be cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to do karate when I was a kid just because the Karate Kid. What was the one with Chuck Norris and the other dude? They was
Bruce
like
Lee?
they was dressed in like white ninja suits and they had the nunchucks and it was like a competition. I don't know. I
It wasn't
forgot.
like 1, 2, 3, or it was
I don't know,
something. It was
something,
something.
but
The Three
like
Ninjas.
Something when I remember Three Ninjas that was
Yeah.
different. But like there was so much ninja and karate movies back when I was growing up and like even the Power Rangers. Yeah, I wanted to do karate, but I never got to live out those dreams.
I'm pretty sure, well, I can't speak for all black kids growing up in the 90s, but I'm pretty sure around this table we all want to do some type of karate.
Hell yeah.
We all want to skateboard.
Hell yeah. I had Yeah, when
You didn't want to skateboard
when
growing
Rocket
up?
Power
I
came
already
out.
did it, never again.
When Rocket Power came out, I told my mom, take me to Walmart. I got me a skateboard.
Yeah.
And I was out there
I did do karate, sir.
doing moves.
I went to my cousin's house one summer and he had a skateboard.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to skateboard too. You know,
And
Tony
Tony
Hawk.
Hawk.
Yeah.
Yep, Tony Hawk.
It was cool. I got on that skateboard, slipped back and fell on my butt. Never wanted to do it again.
Tony
I
Hawk
said,
has
nope.
the N-word pass.
Never wanted to do it.
It was fun though, but they didn't have skate parks. And then like when I got like
Not in
high
the hood.
school or whatever, they had like half pipes and little. I'm like, where was this when I was a
Right?
kid?
Yeah, they got a whole skate
Ain't
park
nowhere
on
to skate in the
Edmore.
hood. First of all, like in the
Yeah,
black
yeah.
neighborhoods, they don't put nowhere for you to
Gonna
skate.
get ran off. No skateboarding. on the
Ain't no
premise.
pipe sitting around. The crackheads done took that to sell to the salvage place for metal. Like
Yeah, like we went to go
ain't got
do
none of
our
that
photo
shit.
shoot downtown. We went underneath that bridge. They had like a whole skate park. I was like, I've been living here this whole time. I never knew this existed.
They had a
They
whole
added it
group
in.
of kids that's skating. And, but,
I've
yeah.
had 2 instances of getting on a skateboard, and both have been terrible. First time I got it on, I was doing all right, but then that board shot out from underneath my feet. And they don't tell you about how fast you hit the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Once it happened, and the first time ever, the wind got knocked out of my
that's what
body,
happened
and
to
I
me.
Probably like getting KO'd on the street.
just start coughing. It was like, damn, this is what niggas be feeling like when they getting juggled and Tekken.
I can't yell. That's why
Right.
I never got back on it after that. But you're lucky you got back on it the second time.
And
I
it
stayed
almost
on
happened
it.
again because this time, motherfucker Eddie, the one who's wedding you, DJ, sent me down a hill, and I start seeing. I said, "Nope, fuck it, never mind." Like as soon as I start going down, I was like, "I ain't doing it." I was
did
like,
it.
"I hope your board okay. I'll buy you a new one."
I did it all. Then Grandpa got us like scooters. So
Scooters, yes.
I remember like there was Razor scooter. I forgot it was on
The ones you
Dreamcast
can
or
do-
something.
Yeah.
I was out there trying to do the thing and
course.
land.
Yeah,
and
with
all
a
that
scooter,
till you bust
absolutely.
your
Until that thing hits a catch.
I can
Oh,
still
God.
feel that pain today.
Yep.
Yep. Kids don't know about that nowadays.
No, they don't, because they got the safe scooters, man. They got plastic and 3 wheels. I'm like, man, motherfucker, they put us on some
It's got 3 wheels. Yep.
strapped together tin and aluminum. That shit fucking
Straight
hurt.
metal. Yep.
You'd be lucky if your handle didn't fucking break going down on it.
Right.
Man.
So went to Kansas City over the weekend, celebrate my son's 5th birthday. Took my girlfriend and the kids with me. It was a fun little trip.
You got a big 5-year-old. That nigga look like he 9.
Right. It was a fun trip. We was in a hotel room, nice little hotel room. It was like the bedroom with 2 beds was separated from like the living room.
I'll see I can get it on.
So I was talking to my girlfriend's kids. I said, all right, we gonna close this door when it's time to go to bed. If y'all see something on this door handle, don't open up that door.
If you hear some Drake music, mind your business.
She just said that back there just laughing. I said, I just don't open up that door. And then the little boy, he goes, yeah, I'm gonna open up the door. I said, nah, y'all better not open up that door. I said, you gonna be traumatized. Yeah. And then it finally happened to me, guys.
They walked in?
No. It finally happened.
What?
The little boy reported. The little boy responded with, "You're not my dad, so I don't gotta listen to it." And I was like, "Hey,
You ain't my daddy."
I said, "Hey, I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this." I said, "You absolutely right. You ain't gotta listen to me. I am not your father. You're absolutely right." And his girlfriend is over there just laughing. I was just like, "Hey, you said it. This is the first time I've ever heard it." I was like, "You You absolutely right. You don't have to listen to nothing I tell you to do because I am not your father. And I just thought it was funny. I was like, I was waiting for that moment, but it finally happened.
Give it some time.
But it's funny, like you know, they at the age where you can like banter back and forth.
Yeah, all the
it's just
time,
like-
all the time.
So it's like I'm at the point where I can say stuff where it's like where she don't catch on, but it can go over her head. But maybe like later on she might get it because like I have bought these little breakfast chicken sandwiches from like Sam's Club, you know.
Yeah.
And then she had them for a while. I haven't even got to try them because I was kind of sick at the time. I wasn't able to taste, so I was able to get to them. And you put like the chicken sandwich in the air fryer, and then like you gotta like heat up the biscuits in another method. But the biscuits was kind of dry.
Fancy, yeah.
The biscuits kind of dry, and then she was just like, my daughter, she's like, yeah, you gotta butter the biscuits. And I was like, cause she's always trying to like, man, I know like, I ain't new to this. I know what to do. And I was like, I just be hitting her back like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I butter your mama's biscuits. she just like made a stank face like, what does that mean? I was like, don't worry about it, cause I be talking stuff to her sometimes. Like she'll say something and I'll be like, yeah, yo mama, and then she'll be like, yeah, yo daddy, and then we just keep going back and forth, man. It would be funny as hell.
Yeah, I've actually done that with Pharaoh once too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, your mama. Yes, but yeah, but no, they good kids, and I done been around them long enough to where like I get excited for when they do good in school and their accomplishments and stuff like that. So I just got news that they had good conferences at school and they're doing good in school, and I was like, you know what, that's really good. So. I don't know, man. It's just kids got do that to you, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean,
but they made it clear I am not their father, so that is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Well, I saw a little person with a fat booty on IG.
that's what we doing.
Saw that she had a OnlyFans, and it was 50% off.
You need help, bro.
Hey,
you need help.
Hear him out though. The little people OnlyFans probably making bank because that is like the porn niche out there.
Y'all want to hear like I deserve. Love is love, y'all. Let me get it straight. Love is love, y'all.
No, it is
love
not.
is love.
It's not.
But
unless you're a map.
It's when that's all you're looking for is little people. I don't know if they like to be called that or not. If they're
like
not,
term,
I apologize. I'm not trying to offend, but
it ain't
that's
the
just
M-word no more.
Yeah, you
They
can't.
retired
Yeah. But I think dwarfism is like worse than little people. But
You ever
anyway,
say it to them by accident. The M word.
but like you see like little people dating these like grown tall men and like everyone there's always that person in the comments like I think that's weird. Y'all must like children if y'all do like it's like why you gotta think like that?
That's like an immature mind.
Yeah.
It's like the fact that this person can find like a normal person.
Yeah.
They not
saying they're not normal.
Yeah.
Not saying they're not normal.
But like both parties doesn't see anything wrong with it. But the fact you're like, it's those people that's always trying to find something negative out of someone else's situation.
Love is love. And women want beings.
For those of y'all out there with little people, how it feel knowing that you can get your dick sucked without having to sit down or anything?
Y'all just gotta go to the extreme.
Nigga weird, nah.
Does she have a step stool?
I mean,
if you're not in the bed,
unless
like,
you drag anybody. No.
And women, even more so. How the fuck are y'all doing that? Like, does bro have to get all the way up on a step ladder if he want to hit it doggy style off the side of the bed?
I ain't gonna get into that.
I'm not getting that deep.
If you are a little person and you have some information for us, please send it our way because we would like to know how do you get down.
No, you would like to know.
You would like say you out, whatever, you know, we got events and places we got to be sometimes, you know, everybody having a good time, you know, if the offer got put on the table, what you doing with it?
With a little person?
Yeah.
Hey, man, love is love. A hole's a hole.
What that mean? Why you gotta like objectify them?
He said love wins, man. What about you, Gene?
Love is love.
What about me, you know? There's a term that I retired, but a phrase.
It's understood.
I don't know. It's just
gotta be.
I don't know. There's like I always tell people like I won't know until I'm like actually in that situation. 'Cause, you know, anybody could talk a good game about anything until it's time to put on. So depending on what they look like.
And there's this one girl, she be on the fan buses and answering questions and stuff. My IGs is wild, by the way.
I've seen that same person you're talking about.
His algorithm is scumbag.
I've seen that same person he's talking about, though. I know who he's referring to.
Scumbag.
But she all on the fan bus answering questions and stuff, and I'm like, hey man, it is what it is. I hate to I shouldn't laugh at this.
What?
I hate I'm not saying I hate the videos of like the attractive girl with Down syndrome. And the comments are always, hey man, if she down, I'm down. And I'm just like,
oh. What you saying? Like,
y'all go ahead.
Just like her body is like on point, but
yams, titties, everything. And then she turn around and you see.
I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, man. But love is love.
I mean, they literally got.
You call that love? It just sound like y'all just trying to get one off. Like, is that love or is it you just trying to?
I couldn't with a little.
Trying
person.
to empty the clip.
Hey,
they got big foreheads. They're too big. If they headbutt me, I'm dead.
The views of
Tim
in the corner does not reflect
the All Points podcast.
I went from militant to malevolent over here once the dashiki went off.
Exactly.
Oh man.
But
you receive a letter in the mail. Just know, thank you for your service.
Hey, I think we had a pretty good show, y'all. We held it down with some mighty fine topics. Just want to let y'all know.
I feel like it would be better than anything Krigler could produce. That's just my opinion.
Electric Boogaloo too.
Yeah.
I was listening to the last episode that I missed, and I wanted to take notes, but I didn't. But I did want to get into that Nicki Megan conflict.
Well, we kind of touched on that when you were going.
Yeah. I wanted to take notes, but I didn't. I should have wrote down the notes, but.
Thanks, I said a message
I didn't like my
just
son
for you.
being called a watermelon head.
He called him a water baby, sir.
Said that watermelon head, but yeah.
But that light skinned nigga ain't here to say it to my face.
Well, he got a cantaloupe head.
But yeah, man, I think it's season.
It's sad because it's like they so divisive. Like, why don't y'all just do it? Like, y'all did a track before, but I don't know what the true underlying root cause is.
It's just women being women.
Because now Lotto and Ice Spice got this
it's just women being women.
Be this big beef, and I'm just like, what are y'all doing?
I haven't heard about Ice Spice in months.
Everybody was like, why they got a beef? Why can't they just take it to the tracks? Take it to the tracks. And then Nicki took it to the tracks, and everybody was like, yeah, she shouldn't release that.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do y'all want? Y'all so fickle.
Yeah, this is damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah, it's let's let them. I guess let's let them, because women, it's been like that since forever. Women can't collaborate.
Nobody likes the stars of Young Money. I feel like Drake and Nicki Minaj is getting the Taylor Swift backlash. Like, everybody just dislikes them, doesn't really care for them.
I don't know. I think everyone loves Drake right now, but when he's like 50 years old still doing it, that's when the accusations are gonna come out.
Are you still on that?
Let me handle the Vince
McMahon accusation.
I'm just saying.
Find out that
I ain't said nothing
Found
yet.
out one of those videos got released to Billie Eilish when she was like 16.
I'm just saying. But hey, that's never there or now, whatever.
Neither here
or now. This has been All Points Podcast. Remember?
Wait, Kyle, I got a question.
What
for
you got? What's your question?
Since you've seen the video of Drake, do you think a little person could handle the Drizzy Glizzy, or is it too much for him?
I don't know, man. It was just a little noodle flipping around. I don't know.
He said a little noodle.
I don't know. Honestly, it could have been fake. Could have been fake. I'm just saying, ladies.
Drake just doing a video of some other dude's dick.
I don't know what a light skinned person's wiener looked like, but that was a little too dark for his color. I'm just saying.
When you light skin, your dick is always darker than the rest of your body.
That could have been. He could have just left the candy shop and had a big old gummy worm. Just watch the video. He could have I'm just saying. Because I've seen the gummy worms at the candy shop. They big, long, and floppy. That could have been.
Why do you have to describe them like that? You could have just said they were big.
Just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not a hater. Like I said. But hey, it is what it is.
Somebody check his search history.
Nah, don't do that. I didn't think I'd come up with these topics.
Yeah, I know.
Oh shit!
They inspired from some place.
Anyways, this has been All Points Podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Interact with us, because that's how we, I guess, get good numbers on our stuff, is when you interact with us. Leave comments below. Let us know what you want to see or hear on the show. And if you want to come on the show, let us know too. What do I got down the pipeline?
I was gonna let it go.
What did I say? Oh, it's February. You know, if you're looking for the perfect gift for your significant other, just always remember that women love beans. No matter if it's pinto or if it's barbecue beans, just give them beans. You know, it's this thing.
I feel like that would be bad.
Being to their
Let's just say y'all vibing and the mood is getting there.
Yeah,
she been eating on beans the whole.
Hey, it is what it is. You know, women
Make
love
them back
beans.
shots extra interesting.
And if there's one thing, if there's one thing that you take from this episode today, is remember to never kiss your mom on your dad's birthday. And with that, I am Kyle, and
it's Mamba Midwest.
Melanin Man Tim, and hey, also shit, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Never kiss your mom.
February 15th, for those of y'all out creeping, don't forget about your side piece. Make sure you give them what they need.
side piece. That's what
Get
the
them that heart shape.
That's what the candy's on sale.
That's what the candy's on sale, and send them that heart shaped pizza.
Bear that was $100 is now $50.
Oh, God.
Yes, side piece
Y'all
day.
some scumbags.
Hey,
It's scumbag season.
What you mean it's the season of scumbags?
Listen, fellas, she loves the Pizza Hut heart-shaped
What was
pizza.
you
Make sure you
expecting?
send it.
Exactly. Hey, this has been All the Points Podcast, and we are
Out of here. Peace.